What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Maverick Man 101. Got a video here today from The Wall. Why men stop dating modern women, women hitting the wall. Let's go.
I'm having a serious mental breakdown. I've been
Oh, no.
not crying for like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
But I think it's a good time to address some stuff. I've seen a lot of creators, they start on one path and then they end up changing their entire
not this music.
demeanor on social media
Jeez.
because they're just tired of talking about or going through or, trying to put up this fake facade for people on social media. And if you've noticed, if you've been following me, I've taken a huge step back from posting on social media, and my original content, which used to always be about prison and jail, has come to an end, as you can see. And I'm just experiencing one of those moments right now of extreme PTSD. I'm having a serious panic attack, and I need you guys.
I mean, first of all, ma'am, if you're having a serious panic attack, you might want to turn the phone off and go get some help. Just a thought, but let's keep going.
Because for people that are angry and upset that I don't talk about prison or jail anymore, or the ones that are upset that I said and I swore that I would tell you guys about my weekends in jail when I was done, that I didn't, I'm so fucking sorry, but that shit is fucking traumatizing. It's triggers so much in me. I went to prison when I was 19, okay? 2017.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Brothers, if you've been following this channel for a while, you already know that responsibility is kryptonite for women. As Newton's second law states, every action has a reaction. And that's exactly what's happening to this woman. If you turn your life into a reality show on TikTok, you can't get mad when people want to meddle in it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't follow this woman. It seems like she was posting videos of her experience in prison. And then I guess now that she's out, folks are calling her or, upset that she's not doing the same type of content. Well, ma'am, I mean, you kind of did this to yourself. It's not like she was out here promoting herself to be, I don't know, like a political juggernaut, right? You started out, and not to say that she can't reinvent herself, right? Sure. But, you did whatever. You ended up in prison. She built her followers off of prison content. And now people are like, hey, they want to see what's going on in jail. So, I don't know what to tell you. It's always interesting to me how they just always get on social media and just crash out in their cars, right? They park the car and try to get some fake tears coming. Talk about they having a panic attack. Ma'am, you shouldn't be driving, nor should you be on TikTok right now. But hey, keep going, and we'll keep doing content.
Like any series, there will be those who support you, but there will also be many who criticize you. This woman ended up in prison at just 19 years old for shoplifting. We've already covered her story on the channel. Later, she had a child with a Chad from the streets.
Oh, boy.
In short, her life has been a complete cocktail of bad decisions.
Jeez.
Now she wants to change, but people aren't willing to let her do so easily.
Jeez.
Because misery loves company. And if there's one thing women are talented at, it's getting involved in other people's lives. In this case, her own audience has turned against her. But let's continue.
And here we are in 2023. I'm 25 years old. And I feel like I'm still living that every fucking day. And honestly, this kind of started and triggered again when I had to go back and do my weekends in jail.
Oh. Violated
I
probation.
fucked up and I violated my probation. And I
Yep,
was
violated your
spending
probation.
10 weekends in jail. And I just finished that like the beginning of this year in January. Like that wasn't long ago. And it's been fucking haunting me and fucking suffocating me. And it has had me in a fucking chokehold depression. And it's over. It's done. It's in my past now. But I can't explain the feeling I have from this. So no, I won't be talking about it anymore. I'm so fucking done talking about prison. I'm done with it being like a personality trait. I'm done with it
She's
being
snotting.
a part of my life. I'm done with people looking at me like, oh, that's the prison girl. That's the girl that went to prison. I'm so much more than that.
Oh, hell no. She coughing?
So if you were ever wondering, like, if she ever
Get
could
some
talk
water,
about it
baby.
again, honestly,
Oh,
no.
God.
I'm so done.
Oh.
This is what it has done to me. That shit. Like, I'm not gonna be talking about it anymore. So if you don't like that, just fucking unfollow me.
Stop.
No, goodness. Is she still coughing? Ma'am, go in the house. Why are you in the car on TikTok coughing? Go get some water or something. Jeez Louise. Calm down. This woman gone, man. She gone, bruh. There is nothing left, and there's just nothing left there to whatever man is gonna decide to date her or marry her, which I'm sure there's one out there. She gone, bruh. I mean, good luck. Not wishing anything bad. She gone. Also, very chaotic. So she got locked up when she was 17, and then she violated her probation, so she had to go do weekends in prison, and she's 25. Ma'am, that's like 8 years of you being a complete wreck. What is going on? Why can't you get it right? I mean, if you haven't gotten right by 25, ma'am, odds you gonna be like this for a long time. And again, if she doesn't want people to call her the prison girl, do something else. Start a baking channel. Like you put yourself out there as this prison girl, right? Again, I never saw her content, but I mean, that's what your audience knows you as. Can't be mad at them because you went to jail and started content. Ridiculous, man. She gone. Ooh, snotting and coughing.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is tough. I won't deny it. But when a man gets out of prison at the slightest mistake, no one feels sorry for him, not even his own family. So why is it that when it happens to a woman, especially an attractive one, she suddenly deserves all the mercy in the world? Like I said, every action has a reaction. If this woman hadn't been so thirsty for attention, no one beyond her close circle would even know she went to prison. But since she craves
you did
validation and applause from strangers on the internet, now she's feeling the pressure from her critics. When people were praising her, she didn't feel this weight. But let's not forget one thing. No one forced her to break her probation or to share it on social media. So she can't be mad when she turns her life into a public spectacle and, instead of applause, all she gets are boos.
Right.
So when was you going to tell me you're pregnant?
It's just not working out with us.
What are you talking about? We were going to do IVF. We were talking about
We talked about it, but I'm saying I was told that everything.
now. Why you wait till now? Why now? We've been together this whole time. Now all
I understand it, but it's just what I get from you, I don't get from you. Like,
Oh, wow.
are you serious?
Real serious. Like, I'm so
Why did you even waste my time like that?
You think
Oh God. Jesus. Let me pause for a minute. Oh, like it's like a coop of chickens arguing. Well, I mean, ma'am, oh. Here's where biology comes in to play, right? I mean, she said, I'm assuming the woman with the camera, right, is the one that's pregnant. So she said, well, I can't get from you, or you don't do something. There's a biological thing that a man has, if you get my drift, pause, that allows him to fairly easily plant, you know, his seeds, if you will. Pause again. And ma'am, you just don't have that, right? So it seems like, and again, right, she said something about IVF. I mean, IVF is very expensive and there's no guarantee that it works. So she, you know, if you're going to roll the dice, right, which it seems like this couple wanted a baby, if she's going to roll the dice, she'd rather do it the old natural way, right? Where you have two genders, right? The only two, right? Man, woman, right? Male and female. They get together and the odds are higher that they can have a baby naturally because of both parts down there, right? I think that's good for YouTube. So, yeah, let's keep going. But, that arguing, man. Ugh. You could be in the baby life.
Since she doesn't seem to get it, let me explain it to her. She went looking elsewhere for the tool she couldn't find in the relationship, and that she was never going to find there. The IVF, in vitro fertilization, procedure only works in 29.7% of women under 35 years old, 23.2% of women between 35 and 39 years old, 15.7% of women aged 40 or older. But with a man's tool, the success rate is 80% to 100%, depending on how well-equipped the brother is. And as we can see, this man had a good tool because he had no problem planting the seed.
Right.
So don't get mad. You were never qualified for the job. But let's continue.
Spending all this money, I'm planning this whole future. We got this place together. We talking about doing the IVF. You were gonna take my egg. It was gonna be both our baby. Now all of a sudden you pregnant my dude? And now I'm just gonna be a side chick? You
I think it's also interesting that she said, "Oh, who am I supposed to be, the side chick?" Well, it's interesting that not even women want to take care of other women's babies, right? Even women don't want to be like the equivalent of a, you know, or they don't want to be stepmothers, right? So she's like, "Oh, well, what am I supposed to do? You better help raise that baby. You better put on your boots and go to work." And did she say she was going to marry the guy? This is wild.
You got me messed up. I'm so sorry, but this is not it. This is not it. I want to marry you.
Oh, man.
So when we went to that ring shop and you was looking at those rings,
It's funny because it's true.
Welcome to a man's world.
Right.
A world where you can be with a woman for years, and out of nowhere, she betrays you, changes her mind, wants to leave you for no apparent reason, or ends up pregnant by Chad. Can't understand it? Don't worry. Men have spent over 2,000 years trying to figure it out without success. Weren't men supposed to be the problem? Weren't women supposed to understand each other better? Or is it simply that there's no loyalty even among you, because a woman's worst enemy is another woman? Let me tell you, this is very satisfying to watch.
Yeah. It's lies that we tell society, right? Women are kinder, they're nicer, they're angels sent from heaven. to make the world a better place. And what we've seen with social media is that ain't true. And I think men throughout history have known it. But again, social media brings these things to the forefront. And so it allows people to see, like, women are wild. Women cheat just as much as men. Women are can be very deviant. They can be very conniving, backdooring. This is who they are. I mean, and it's hard because, especially for a lot of men, right? You're kind of brought up in a society that tells you women are these little kind of, soft and delicate creatures, and they don't even treat themselves like that, right? I mean, look at this woman. I mean, she is distraught that her girlfriend is having this baby with another man, and now she's a side piece. Well, yeah. I mean, men have been kind of dealing with this for a long time. Women change their mind, right? Like the wind, just left, right, up, down, north to east. It don't matter. However they feel, right? Creatures of feeling, unstable, insatiable.
For 2 reasons. A man just set a woman on the right path. He brought life into the world the way God intended. A woman just got a taste of her own medicine, experiencing what men go through all the time.
Right.
But tell me, brothers, what do you think?
I fucked up.
Whoa, ma'am.
I did.
Potty mouth.
Let's talk about it. So I shared with you guys on Saturday that I finally got the nerve to text a guy and ask him if he wanted to get drinks sometime.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, he responded.
Sweet.
And while he was flattered that I even asked,
Okay.
he's now in a relationship with somebody else.
Dang.
I was really mad at myself for a couple days because I was like, I've been trying to send that text for weeks and I had so much anxiety about it that I just couldn't get myself to do it. So I thought about it, and I'm a true believer that everything happened for a reason. And if him and I were supposed to do that and supposed to get together, it would have happened, and it didn't. So here's to my singleness. Someday it'll happen.
To the no.
No
Ma'am, it's over. It's over. I don't know how old she is, but it looks like the eyes are sinking in. Ma'am, with all due respect, it's a wrap. I mean, why are you still texting men trying to go out on drinks at your age? It's done. I mean, these women, I'm telling you, man, when they chasing the dragon is a real thing for them, and they will chase the dragon, right? When I say chase the dragon, they're always chasing that high, right? So they might have had a Chad in high school, in college, maybe grad school, maybe even, I don't know, earlier than that, right? They might have had some sort of guy that they were really into, and that guy had other girls. So, he's not going to just stick with her. Once they get that, they're always chasing the dragon. They're always chasing that next high. So they're always looking for the guy. And you'll hear guys obviously call it, right, alpha widowed, right? I just say chasing the dragon because they're always chasing that next high, right? Right, Chad leaves them, alpha widowed, and then they're looking for that next Chad, right? They're looking for that next thrill, the next guy that's super attractive to them. They're chasing a dragon, chasing a fantasy. And they'll do this from 18 to 50, 55, 60. And then make videos like this talking about, here's to your singleness. Yeah, you gonna be single, man. It's a wrap. It's a
offense, but your train left the station a long time ago.
Right.
You're still chasing young men when you should already be married. My advice to you, stop wasting time and start dating an average man. Because you've hit the wall, and unfortunately, the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video.
Yeah, she can't. She can't, man. I'm telling you, once they get that taste of Chad, man, it is like once they get that taste of that attractive guy, right? Because they hitting everything, right? These Chads, these Tyrones, they hitting everything. Hot girls, athletes, big bags, everybody, single moms. they getting it in, right? And then they got other women to do things with. And then so you get this, right? This woman is like, oh yeah, here's to my singleness. You know, I'll find somebody. No, you won't, ma'am. Or you could, but he doesn't look like what you want him to look like, right? And he's not young, right? If you want to get married, ma'am, your husband's probably in his late 40s, 50s, and he probably has a beer belly. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. Folks, I think we're going to leave it there. Shout out to the wall for this video. Shout out to this lady for her hopes and dreams. Until next time, guys, eat well, be well, sleep well. I'll see you guys later. Peace.